what about a fantastic fragrance from one of my favourite houses? You want to find out what that is? Well, you know exactly what to do. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Scott, this is the Centurion, and if you haven't been here before, if you do like the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Anyway, let's get back on to this video. Now, as I said in the intro, this is a fragrance house that I absolutely adore. Now, for those of you that are quite familiar with my videos, you'll probably know that I have quite a big selection, or collection should we say, of MOLINARD perfumes. Now, MOLINARD are based out of Grasse. They were the first fragrance house or niche fragrance house that I tried. Now, for those of you that haven't tried niche fragrances before and are probably just a little bit dubious about it because they are slightly out of your comfort zone, MOLINARD are absolutely brilliant because they're a great introduction into niche. They're not too out there, they're really pleasant. The ingredients that they use are top notch. As I say, they're based out of Grasse in France. Now, the likes of Chanel have got fields in Grasse as well. That's where the best ingredients come from. It's the ideal climate to grow all the beautiful flowers that they use in their fragrances. So let's get back to this fragrance. Now, this fragrance was launched in 2018, so it's quite a more recent one of theirs. And it is, if I get it out of my pocket, it is Lavande, and obviously it's a lavender fragrance. Now, it's the typical purple bottle, again, absolutely beautiful. I bought this about 4 weeks ago, just before this coronavirus thing started in the UK, and I've been wearing it off and on, and I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful fragrance. Now, it's been likened to Caron pour un homme and Tom Ford's Lavender Extreme. In fact, there has been a couple of videos, I think, on YouTube that have likened it very much to the Tom Ford, but there's obviously a big difference in price. This you're going to be able to pick up, I got that for like £35 for a 75ml EDP. Now, you put that against the price of a bottle of Tom Ford, just a 50ml, you're talking well over £100 difference. So let's get on to the notes. The top notes are lavender and clary sage, mid notes are heroin, and the base notes are patchouli, tonka bean, coumarin, vanilla, labdanum and benzoin. Now, I'll just spray some on this arm, and you can see the atomizer. Now, this starts off really quite sharp, and when I first smelt it, I was like, oh my goodness, no, that's just like, that's awful. But you have to keep with it, because yeah, straight off it smells very much like a lavender air freshener. It's really sharp, but you give it 20 minutes and it really starts to come into its own. And it hasn't been likened to a fragrance that I'm going to liken it to, but you see the similarities. Now, if I just pop that into my pocket, I liken the dry down on this after about 20 minutes is very similar to Versace's The Dreamer. Very similar. Now, in The Dreamer, it's got clary sage, lavender and tonka, just the same as the MOLINARD. And they smell very similar, apart from the Lavande by MOLINARD has an amped up vanilla and tonka, so it's sweeter than that. This one is more, the Dreamer is more spicier, that is sweeter. Now, it's a unisex scent, obviously. I'll just chuck the Versace down there a second. It's a unisex scent, obviously, as are I think all of the MOLINARDs. but it is absolutely beautiful. Now the dry down, you get a beautiful vanilla, and then as you get to about the 4-hour stage, you then start to pick up a little bit of a woodsy element to it, where the patchouli is coming in. The clary sage in it is absolutely beautiful right from the get-go, apart from that awful air freshness smell at the beginning. But like I say, 20 minutes in and you've got a fantastic fragrance. It is beautiful. So on to the performance, and longevity is about 7 to 8 hours. The projection isn't huge. You get a nice little scent bubble around you. It's going to be about a foot or so for about 1 to 2 hours, and then it becomes a skin scent, but it's a really pleasant skin scent. And like I say, you're encased in this bubble, so it's going to draw people in. Sillage isn't huge, but it's not, I mean, it's not that sort of a performing fragrance. I mean, this is going to be ideal in the spring, summertime. It's got that freshness about it. It's got a sweetness as well, but it's not too sickly either. So that the vanilla and the tonka lifts up the sharpness of the lavender, and together they're just beautiful with the clary sage as well. That just gives it that tiny little bit of spiciness or herbaceousness. And as I said, that is a fantastic fragrance. For the money, for what you get, is unbelievable. It's very close to Versace Dreamer. So if you haven't got Versace Dreamer, give that a go. That's niche for starters anyway. You know, it's a beautiful bottle. It's going to look great in your cabinet. I love MOLINARD, as most people who watch my channel will know. But there, Lavande by MOLINARD, EDP concentration 75ml, around about 30 to 50 pounds depending on where you shop. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below, and I will see you very soon. Please keep safe. Bye now.